Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're doing a little Minnesota Twin franchise action for you today. It's episode 145, games 114 through 117 of year 3. And we're on the road at Fenway Park taking on the Boston Red Sox. They are second in the American League East. And we're coming off of a 2-game sweep of the San Francisco Giants back home. And we set out now on a 10-game road trip starting in Boston. Red Sox coming in at 62 and 53. We are 58 and 55. And the batting orders will look like this. We're going to send out Will Myers, Nunez, Rosario, Sano, Jace Peterson, Mesoraco, Bonifacio, Robbie Grossman, and Byron Buxton. The Red Sox will go with Mookie Betts, Dustin Pedroia, Bogarts, Shaw, Ramirez, Swihart, Benintendi, Jackie Bradley Jr., and Christian Vasquez behind the plate. Couple of players there, Jackie Bradley Jr., Christian Vasquez, both beneath the Mendoza line coming into this series. Eduardo Rodriguez makes the start now for the Red Sox. Making his 24th appearance, he's 8-11, a 4.78 ERA. And we're going to send out Kyle Gibson. He's 10-10 in 21 starts, a 3.10 ERA. Pitched 125 innings, 106 hits, and 22 walks with a whip just over 1. And we're going to get the highlights started out here on a rain-soaked day in New England. Will Myers in the second inning will step into the batter's box with runners on first and second with 2 outs. First pitch of the at-bat, Will Myers is going to loop one into right center field. It's going to drop in front of Jackie Bradley Jr. One run's going to come in to score. And Will Myers with the RBI. The middle of the second inning, Twins have jumped out to an early lead. Here in game number 1, we move on to the third inning now. Jace Peterson at the plate. 292 batter. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And he's got 1 on second and 1 out, and Jace Peterson is going to send this one into the rainy night over the Green Monster. And it's 3-0 Minnesota. Jace Peterson with a 2-run home run. We turn the page to inning number 4. Here in a rainy Fenway Park. And we are going to have something. I don't know if we've had a rain delay all season long. This might be our first. I believe it is, actually. So a rain delay is going to bring a premature end to the day of Kyle Gibson. And as we get play resumed about a half hour later, Trevor May will be on the hill for the Twins. And Xander Bogarts with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning as we resume play. Trevor May gets him to swing and miss. And at the end of 4, we still hold a 3-0 lead. The Red Sox are going to leave Eduardo Rodriguez in. They made that decision. Rodriguez still on the hill. Runner on third. Top of the 5th inning. Jace Peterson at the plate again. 2-1 count. The delivery from the left-handed Rodriguez. Skied out into center field. Jackie Bradley is back near the warning track. Runner's going to tag from there and will score. Miguel Sano comes in. It's 4-0 Twins. Twins 4 runs on 9 hits. The Red Sox have only scraped by 1 hit. And we head to the 8th inning. I'm sure the Red Sox have more hits now in the 8th, but as of 4.5 innings, they had only had 1 hit. Christian Vasquez on to face Fernando Abad. With a runner on third and 2 outs, it's still 4-0. Vasquez dribbles it on the left side. Miguel Sano charging makes the play, and that will keep the Red Sox off the board. At the end of 8, it's still 4-0 Minnesota. 4 runs on 13 hits. The Red Sox have 4 hits and nothing to show for it. Arodys Vizcaíno coming in now, 47th appearance. He's got 5 saves on the year, most of those with the Atlanta Braves, if not all of them. Travis Shaw will step into the batter's box. Runners on second and third with 1 out, and Travis Shaw is going to ground it to short. Eduardo Nunez on to first. 1 run will come in to score. It makes it 4-1 with 2 outs in the 9th inning. And Hanley Ramirez at the plate, 299 batter, and he could cut the lead to 1 with a home run here. And he's going to line drive to left field. Eddie Rosario is there, and that is the ball game here in game number 1. The Red Sox lose 4-1. Twins lead the season series 3-1. Andrew Benintendi went 2 for 3 with a double. Mookie Betts 2 for 4. Jace Peterson 1 for 3 with a home run, 3 RBIs. Miguel Sano 3 for 5 with a triple and a double. Eddie Rosario 2 for 5 with a double. Will Myers 3 for 5 with an RBI. And the Twins' bats are really rolling right now. in the last 3 games. Actually, they were rolling in the Baltimore series for a few games, just couldn't keep the O's off the scoreboard. So second game of the series, you see the starting lineups. We're going to lead off with Stephen Piscotty. Will Myers taking the day off. Kenys Vargas will start at first base in his place, and he will bat 5th. The Red Sox will send out pretty much the same as yesterday, except Jared Hill will start in center field in place of Jackie Bradley Jr. Jose De Leon on the hill for us, making his 16th start, a 4.13 ERA. And going for the Red Sox, young Alfredo Salgado. He's 5-3, a 3.75 ERA. Pretty solid season so far for Alfredo Salgado. And we'll get highlights going here in the second inning. Devin Mesoraco batting .230 with 11 home runs on the year. And here's the delivery from the lefty. And Devin Mesoraco is going to add to that home run total. That one is well over the monster. 392 feet. 12th home run of the year for the Twins catcher. And once again, the Twins jump out to an early lead. 1-0 in just the second inning. And that is right in Mesoraco's wheelhouse. He kind of likes it down and middle in. Mookie Betts at the plate now. Bottom of the third inning with 2 outs. 0-2 count from Jose De Leon. The delivery, Mookie Betts swings and misses at the slider. Just takes 3 pitches to strike out Mookie Betts. At the end of the third, it's 1-0 Twins. Red Sox yet to get a hit. Travis Shaw at the plate now in the 5th inning. Batting .286 with 9 home runs. Bottom of the 4th inning. Runner on first with 1 out. And Travis Shaw's in love with Pesky's pole right there. That would have been a foul ball in about any other ballpark. But he just wrapped it around Pesky's pole. And it's 2-1. Red Sox take the lead in the bottom of the 4th. Travis Shaw with home run number 10 on the year for him. As we go to inning number 5 here in the second game of this series, Miguel Sano 1 for 2 on the day, a .282 batter on the year. And he's got runners on first and second with 1 out. Here's the delivery from Salgado. And Sano's going to line it right back up the middle. And 1 run will come in to score on the play. And that'll tie up the game at 2 as we have reached the midway point. Twins 2 runs on 8 hits. The Red Sox 2 runs on just 2 hits. And the Red Sox are going to go to the bullpen here. Clay Buchholz making appearance number 40. He's going to face Eduardo Nunez, who's a .311 batter with 4 home runs on the year. And Nunez has the bases loaded with 1 out. And he's going to chop it to the right side. Hanley Ramirez makes the play onto second to Bogart's back, but it's not in time. And Emilio Bonifacio will come in to score. The Twins take a 3-2 lead. Red Sox do get out of the inning without giving up any more runs. And we go to inning number 7. Kenys Vargas. .286 average. Here's the delivery from Buchholz, and Vargas sends it high and deep into straightaway center field. Jared Hill's going back, looking up, and that one is gone. A home run into the triangle, and Kenys Vargas puts the Twins up 4-2, and the Twins go on to win by a count of 5-2 and take a commanding 4-1 series lead. So we have guaranteed a series win over the Red Sox. We only have 2 games in the season series remaining. Devin Mesoraco 3 for 5 with a home run. Kenys Vargas touched one off as well. Miguel Sano 3 for 5 with a double. Jose De Leon gets the win and improves to 4-2. So game number 116. We're just going to get the score to you of this one in the interest of time. The Twins win it 6-5. Miguel Sano 2 for 4. He hit 2 home runs in this game and had 5 RBIs. Eddie Rosario 3 for 4 with a pair of doubles. Stephen Piscotty 2 for 4, Will Myers 2 for 4, and Jose Barrios goes 5 innings, giving up 4 hits, 1 run, and gets the W. So on to the 4th and final game. We are looking for a 4-game sweep here at Fenway. That does not happen often, but we are on a roll right now. At 61-55, we can catch the Red Sox here and surpass them with a win. Will Myers, Piscotty, Rosario, Sano, Nunez, Mesoraco, Peterson, Grossman, Buxton will be our starting lineup as we face the Red Sox today. On the hill for us is going to be the tall right-hander Alex Meyer. He's making appearance number 24. Well, start number 24, a 3.20 ERA, 136 strikeouts to 20 walks. And for the Red Sox, Roenis Elias, a 4.04 ERA and 111 and a third innings. For Boston, we get this one underway in the first inning. The Twins making a habit of jumping out early on the Red Sox in this series. Can they do it again? Yes, they can. Eddie Rosario with a bomb to straightaway center. And Fenway Park has not been holding the baseball in this series. Not off of the Twins' bats anyway. We are, I think we're 27th in baseball in home runs right now. But we have hit quite a few in this 4-game series. Stephen Piscotty now, his first plate appearance was a walk. He's got the bases loaded with 2 outs and a full count, and he draws a walk again. Second walk of the day for Piscotty. This one will give him an RBI as Mesoraco takes the stroll from third to home plate. And it's 3-0. Elias walks in a run. Eddie Rosario at the plate now with the bases loaded still and 2 outs. Rosario into left field. And that one's going to hop in front of Benintendi. Benintendi gets it on the short hop. Another run scores. It's 4-0 Twins. And again, an early lead for Minnesota. And can they sustain it? We will find out. Stephen Piscotty with 2 walks and an RBI here for his third plate appearance. And he didn't come to the ballpark to walk all day. He came to swing the lumber. And he drives this one over the bullpen in right. And for Stephen Piscotty, that is home run number 14 on the season. And I believe it's his second in a Twins uniform. Will Myers yet to hit one for the Twins, but he is hitting for average for sure. Miguel Sano at the plate now, 6-0 lead for the Twins. And Miguel Sano does the same. Drives this one out onto, I think that's Yawkey Way out there, isn't it? Yawkey Way beyond the Green Monster. 7-0 Twins in the middle of the 4th inning. And the Twins have pummeled Roenis Elias. Alex Meyer now gives up a home run to Hanley Ramirez in the bottom of the 4th. And the Red Sox will get 2 on the board with that. And we'll see if the Red Sox can get themselves back in this ballgame, down 7-2 at the end of the 4th. We go to the 5th. This is Xander Bogaerts, one of the league leaders in batting average and the Red Sox leader in RBIs. He's got the bases loaded. He's going to drop this one in front of Byron Buxton, who takes a spill. Stephen Piscotty backing him up will run it down, but that is going to clear the bases. And it is a 3-run double for Xander Bogaerts. 22nd double of the season. At the end of the 5th, the Twins' lead has been cut to 7-5. We move on to the 8th inning now. Heath Hembree on for the Red Sox, a 3.18 ERA. Facing Stephen Piscotty, who's had himself a pretty good day, 1 for 2 with a home run, 3 RBIs, a pair of walks. And he's got runners on first and second. He's going to drive this one deep into the right center field gap. And that one's going to get over the head of Mookie Betts. One hop the wall. And 1 run will come in to score. And it's 8-5 Twins. And a great day for Stephen Piscotty. 2 for 3 with a home run, a double, 4 runs batted in. Eddie Rosario had 3 RBIs and a home run as well. And the Twins win the season series over the Red Sox 6-1. And we end this episode 5 games ahead of the Cleveland Indians, 5.5 ahead of the Tigers, and 8.5 over the Royals. Sorry, flip that. It's the Tigers behind us 5 games, the Indians 5.5 back. I had that wrong on that last graphic. The Tigers have leaped over the Indians, so we are just ahead of the Tigers by 5 and the Indians by 5.5. Over in the East, the Yankees have a 2.5 game lead on the Blue Jays, 4 games on the Red Sox. And in the West, the Rangers and the Angels keep flip-flopping over there. The Angels are a game back. The Angels and the Blue Jays would be the 2 wildcard teams if the playoffs started today in the American League. Over in the National League, the Washington Nationals, 3.5 game lead on the Fightin' Phils, 5 games over the Mets. In the Central, the Cubs, a 2 game lead over the Pirates. Pirates have been really good this year. And the Cardinals, 4 games back. The Bucks and the Cards would hold those wild card spots. And out in the West, the Dodgers starting to run away with it a little bit, as they are 10 games ahead of the Giants and 11.5 over the Rockies. And they own the best record in all of baseball. So that is regular season games 114 to 117. Next up, we start a very important 6-game road trip. Well, part of this 10-game road trip, but the final 6 games are on the road in Detroit and in Cleveland, the 2 teams that are chasing us. So that will be episode number 146. We'll also take a look at the MVP race as well as the other awards races in the American League in that episode. So that's it for today on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.